Hello and welcome to Healing with Hecate weekly devotionals. My name is Cece and I'm a torchbearer within the Covenant of Hecate. We do this every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific, and it's to share our gratitudes together and set some affirmations, give our thanks to the goddess. I'm just finishing setting up here. It's 11 a.m. Pacific and I'm just waiting a few minutes for everyone to arrive. We usually wait till around 11:03 before we start. So for those of you watching the video, the recording, you can take this time, if you like, to do some of your own spiritual cleansing of your spiritual miasma, smoke cleansing or sound or essential oils or whatever way you do it, bathing. I'm using a candle, an incense, and a liquid libation for the goddess. You don't have to have those of your own. I'm pouring them on behalf of us all here. But you're more than welcome to participate along as you come each week, and just kind of, it's the same every week. It's almost the same every week because we want to keep that repetition, right? And so that it gets easier and easier for us to do. So, Christopher, good morning. Thanks for joining us again. Just waiting a few minutes for everyone to arrive. I was just explaining to everyone who might be watching the recording how we do things here and what's going on. So yes, I have frankincense for my incense today. I have oat milk for my libation. I have a honey candle and a white statue of the goddess. I also have a dark bronze one for different work. But my healing with Hecate is with the white version of the goddess for some reason. That's just what I'm attracted to. And I also have my yinks, which is a whirligig prayer wheel type thing that we send prayers up to the goddess, typically used for Aphrodite, but we've been using it for Hecate for a while. All right, 11:02. Say good morning if you're here. If you'd like to, say hi. Tell us where you're from. We can see that there's people joining, but not see your names or anything. Or I can't right now anyway. I will later. I'm just going to wait one more minute before we begin. You might hear a chainsaw in the background. It's Chainsaw Sunday here today. Morning, Lucy. Lucy's my roommate. She babysits my dog in the other room while I do this every Sunday. So we can try to do it without much interruption. All right, it's 11:03. And we have some regulars. And Haley, hello. Welcome. Feel free to continue saying hello in the comments below while we get along here with our rite. So again, welcome to Healing with Hecate devotionals, live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific on the Covenant of Hecate Network Facebook page. I'm Cece, a torchbearer within the Covenant of Hecate. Each week, we will light incense and candles and pour libations as offerings for Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft, crossroads, liminal spaces, and transformations, while we recite hymns, share our gratitude, and state affirmations. Sharing our gratitude raises our energetic vibrations by bringing our attention to all the things that fill our hearts with joy, and it helps others experience that joy. Affirmations are simply wishes or prayers said as positive statements to help attract those joyful things. So, as usual, it's important that we state our wishes and prayers as positive statements, affirming that they have already been granted, because the divine acts like a mirror, giving you more of whatever you're feeling in your heart. We make statements like, I am brave, or my body is healthy, instead of I wish to be brave, or I want to be healthy. Otherwise, we'll always be wanting and wishing for those things. And it's a hard habit to get out of, I tell you. So we also refrain from saying things what we don't want. We don't want to say things like, I am anxiety free. That's not a positive affirmation. Or saying my illness is gone. Those words of illness and anxiety just bring on more illness and anxiety. If you're praying for your illness to heal and you focus on the illness, I believe that you'll just attract more illness. But if you focus on how it feels to be healthy, you'll potentially receive more good health. So, your mind and your heart needs to be aligned as one so you can feel the joy of your desires and manifest them into reality. So, as usual, be careful what you wish for, too. Hi, Gina. Glad you could make it. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Oh, the other Vancouver, Washington. All right. I'm on Vancouver Island. Yeah. So there'll be time after each session to share your experiences if you choose to do so. And just, you can do your own cleansing of miasma or spiritual dirt prior to each session, such as smoke cleansing, ritual bathing, sound cleansing, or ritual oils. I do a little of everything, combination of things. All right. Let us begin. We are going to call upon an excerpt from the Orphic hymn number 1 to Musaeus, which is Hecate and Nodia, whom we call upon whenever we need guidance at a crossroads in life. I call Enodian Hecate, lovely dame, of earthly, watery, and celestial frame, sepulchral in a saffron veil arrayed, leased with dark ghosts that wander through the shade. Persian unconquerable huntress hail, the world's key-bearer, never doomed to fail. On the rough rock to wander thee delights, leader and nurse be present to our rights. Propitious grant our just desires success, accept our homage and the incense bless. As I light our incense, please state 3 things you're grateful for in the comment section below. Hello, Mark. Welcome. If you're trying to manifest something, it's good to repeat it over and over again. Is the same as you can possibly do it because you want it to manifest. So my gratitudes are: I'm grateful for my permanent happiness, health, love, and wealth. I'm grateful that I bring forth from the universe everything that satisfies my heart's desires. I'm grateful for the wisdom to make the most of my opportunities. And I'm grateful for my family, friends, and furry loved ones. Thank you, Lucy. Those are wonderful gratitudes. So feel free to type at least 3 gratitudes below. You can have just simple ones as you're grateful for a morning cup of coffee if you like. If you want to keep your gratitudes private, that's okay too. We just share them to try to keep building and raising that energy together, right? Because sometimes people have a hard time finding maybe a gratitude or 2, and yours might help inspire them to do that. Nice, Christopher. Thank you. I always look funny. This is one of the ugly faces that the video will capture when it posts on Facebook. It's me reading out of the bottom of my glasses. Oh man. Oh right. Keep forgetting this is going to be on YouTube. All right. If you're still typing, please feel free to continue typing your gratitude. There's a bit of a video delay. Lucy's laughing now in the other room. Thank you, Haley and Chris. Thank you. Oh, thank you, you guys. Those are wonderful. I can't click see more right now because I don't want to mess things up. I'm not really familiar with how the video thing works, but later I'm going to read all of these, like all of them. Mark, thank you. That's great. Wonderful gratitudes today. If you guys get a chance to read them, we can all share in your gratitudes. It's awesome. All right. Next, we'll call upon Hecate Feces, or Phyces, however you wish to pronounce it, the goddess of nature and fate in the Chaldean oracles, and in the Orphic hymn number 9, which is the goddess of nature, right? It's just an excerpt from that. It's a lot longer, of course. O blessed Goddess, hear thy suppliant's prayer, and make my future life thy constant care. Give plenteous seasons and some sufficient wealth, and crown my days with lasting peace and health. As I light this candle, please state 3 wishes or desires in the comments written as positive statements, such as I am, I have, or I own. Those are examples. So as if you already have those things that you're wishing for, and feel it in your heart. You got to feel it in your heart, not just say the words. Feel like it's already here. I have very good health. It's 11:11. Oh, time to get your wishes in. Look at that. All right. I have wonderful joy in a wonderful way, and my wonderful joy has come to stay. I am at peace with myself and the world. I love everyone, and everyone loves me, whether you like it or not. I am a spiritual being. My body is healthy and perfect because I am made in the likeness and image of the divine. Feeling kind of silly today with the goddess, I think, which is good. Some other affirmations could be, I am capable of achieving my goals. I am worthy of love and respect. I am safe and surrounded by love and support. I am growing at my own pace, and I am confident. You can't just say those things, unfortunately. I learned the hard way, like a lot of people. You have to feel it in here. You can't say, I am confident, and feel all scared, right? It's not going to work. Christopher, thank you so much. I also have sufficient money in the bank to meet all my needs. Thank you. See, I needed that one too. Just going to wait a minute or so for other people to finish typing and sharing some of their affirmations. Think about what you want to bring to you, what kind of things that you want to attract to you for healing. It doesn't have to be for healing. It can be for anything you need, right? I mean, there's many, many ways that we need healing as well. Yes, thank you, Haley. It's perfect. I am loved. I am confident. I am motivated. Simple and to the point, and I don't think there's anything there that could bring you the opposite. If anyone's looking for more ideas or inspiration for how to do your affirmations, I found plenty of free videos on YouTube about affirmations and gratitudes as well. And once you start searching that kind of stuff, it'll all just keep coming in with your algorithm, so you'll find a lot more information. And all right. Thank you, Mark. That's great. Okay. I can't see if anyone's typing. That would be a bonus to this app. I'm going to go ahead with the next part. And if any of you are still typing, as usual, please do continue typing and put your comments below, and we will read them for sure. All right. And to ensure that we're always walking under the light of the goddess's torches, we will recite the 5 virtue prayer written by members of the Covenant of Hecate. Sacred Goddess Hekate, help me manifest justice in my actions, temperance in my soul, courage in my choices, wisdom in my words, compassion towards all beings. Pour a small libation for the goddess, which is fed to my rosemary bush outside when I'm done. All right. For those of you who are ready or and able to, please just close your eyes for 1 minute and listen in silence for guidance from the goddess. Listen from within for any insights or images that might have a connection to you or your affirmations. And we'll close our eyes for just 1 moment, short moment. We will now raise energy and send our affirmations out using Witch's Magicate, the magical letters that send our affirmations out to the goddess. SK Kataske, Aranoria Neo, Mega Samoir Boy. SK Kataske, Aranoria Neo, Mega Samoir Boy. SK Kataske, Aranoria Neo, Mega Samoir Boy. Fobanya Semne, Hail Hecate, and thank you for your guidance and protection. Blessed are we who follow the moon fire of your torches. Thank you, everyone, for attending, and please stay a few minutes if you wish and share any experiences in the comments below or any questions you may have, or continue sharing your gratitudes and affirmations with us if you want. It's great to see everyone. Not that I can see everyone, but you know what I mean. Someday I might do this on Zoom. I'm just still too chicken. If any of you still have some affirmations you want to share, please feel free to do so as well. In my silent time for myself today, I try, it's hard for me to go into a silent time and then also keep track of time to do this, right? So I can't really go into too deep of a meditation. But I was getting, like, listening to the chainsaw outside, but also listening to the birds and nature and everything else that's going on and how it's all going on out there in harmony, and, you know, but living in harmony with nature, and how chainsaws and crows cawing, right? It's what our world has become. Well, just going to chatter on then about how these affirmations and gratitudes work. Sunday is just the kickoff to the week. Hopefully you can continue every day when you wake up and do your morning gratitudes before you start your day, so you can start your day on a good note, right? Even before you turn on the morning news, just a suggestion. That's one of the changes that I've been making myself, is I'm not turning the news on as soon as I wake up anymore. I'm having my coffee and just quiet and gratitude in my head and, you know, contemplation. And then setting the affirmations kind of sets the tone for your day. So how do you want your day to go? You need to tell your day how you want it to go. But you can't hope for a good day. You can't hope that you're going to have a good day. You just got to believe that you are going to have a good day. This is going to be a good day. This is a good day, right? It's a very hard thing to do. It's a very hard mindset to keep. Like I said, there's lots of videos on YouTube on how to manifest, how to keep a positive mindset, things like that. But I think this time and place, it's a very important thing for us to do collectively. Is we're not trying to be what do you call toxic positivity. We're not saying like stay positive and ignore everything going on. You do have to acknowledge all that stuff, but as well, you don't have to dwell on it and change the story yourself by dwelling on the good things that you want to attract, right? So that's what we're doing here, and we're thanking the goddess, and she's guiding us and guiding us along here for as long as we can do this. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. If that's everything, then I'm just going to sign off. It's 20 after 11 here, 21 minutes after 11 in the Pacific. And you guys have, it's Canada Day weekend here too. Happy Canada Day. And you guys have a great week. And I will see you next Sunday, same time and same channel. Bye.